Hello. Thank you everyone for coming today. It really means a lot. I want to first thank Kristen Lyons for giving me this opportunity and helping me and getting my voice stronger and working with my paralyzed vocal cord. And I want to thank Dr. Papo and Dr. Allison. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. And I want to thank all the nurses and St Jude staff, and I want to thank Dr. Triplett and everyone else, and I want to thank most of all God. If it wasn't for all of you, I wouldn't be here today. I was recently asked what cancer did to me. That question took me back to 15 months ago, when a professor told me that for my final paper, that was supposed to be a sermon done in class, he wanted me to write about what I was going to let God do for me through this diagnosis. Today I want to tell you what cancer did for me. Yes, I said for me, not to me. Cancer did a lot to me, including costing me a lung, part of another lung, a paralyzed vocal cord, and many other things. Including a year out of my life, a year away from college, where I am working to fulfill my dream to become a youth minister and a counselor. Today, though, I want to concentrate on what cancer did for me. When you get a cancer diagnosis, it puts your life into perspective. The small things no longer matter, even though you wish they did. Your focus becomes very clear. For me, I realized that even though I had a close relationship with God, my family and friends, I would keep them at a distance sometimes. Not because I did not trust them, but because I wanted to be there for them, not them be there for me. I was now in the position that I needed everything from all of them. I needed all the strength God could give me. I needed my family here with me, which meant they had to leave their home in Texas. And I needed my friends to support me through the biggest fight of my life. God never failed me. My family never left me. I found out who my true friends were and met more along the way. I found out that I am a fighter. The day I found out how bad my cancer was, I told my parents the devil wouldn't win. It took all the strength I had, and there were times that I wondered if I could do it. Every time that crept into my mind, I would get a note or a visit or a nurse or a doctor telling me that they were here for me and that I could do it. God was showing me through people how to fight. God also showed me how to laugh at the small things and through the pain. There would be days that I could hardly lift my head up off the pillow, and laughing was the farthest thing from my mind. But there was times that I wouldn't even laugh. And there was times, I'm sure nurses know, that every day when you wake up, nurses come into your room and ask this a pertinent question. They think it's very important. I don't know why, but they always ask you, have you pooped today? So a family here at St Jude got me something because I have my poopy days where I don't feel good. And nurses always ask you if you pooped today. So a family here got me a bell that says, I pooped today. So this is my poopy bell, and it says I pooped today. So that always makes me laugh when I'm not feeling good. Through cancer, God showed me who I could count on. and who I couldn't. People I thought would be there for me left after a little bit. Maybe because they were scared or just busy in their own lives. But nonetheless, they disappeared. Others, though, never left. Some came from miles away to visit, and if they couldn't do that, they just called or left a note on my Facebook. I also found out that I had more friends that would stick by me than leave me. Through cancer, God showed me who my family was. I did not mean my biological family, even though I know I could not do it without them. He gave me other family also. He gave me a family at Freed-Hardeman University that is no other. Professors, deans, dorm parents, Mama Rose and Pops, and students went out of their way to show me their love, including cutting and shaving their heads. He also gave me a family at St Jude. I will be honest with you all. When I was coming to St Jude, my first thought was, this is a children's hospital, and I am not a child. It took less than 2 days for me to figure out that I was at the best place I could be at. The doctors and nurses and staff did not only take care of my cancer, but took care of me as a whole person. They went out of their way to see to it that I had things to do to keep my mind off my pain and cancer. My child life specialist, Jessica, got so excited when she found out that I liked Legos. I now have more Legos than I ever imagined. It wasn't just the things they gave me, but the kindness that they showed. When my baby niece died last June, my family and I were devastated. I was getting sicker because of my cancer. The nurses and doctors helped us through it and told me to keep fighting. We also met a lot of families here that are not only friends, but family. I wish I would have never gotten cancer. I miss it being able to do whatever I want without having to ask myself, is this smart since you don't have a lung? Or I wonder if I'm ever going to get my voice strong enough to be able to use it in my ministry career without being scared that it's going to get out. Like I said, cancer has done horrible things to me, and I hate it with everything I am. It not only almost cost me my life, but it also caused me to mourn a few friends and family members that are no longer here with us. So I guess when I say what cancer has done for me, what I'm really saying is what God has allowed me to do, allowed me to see because I got cancer. Thank you.